A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Fights through one man. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
By Kenneth Murray. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
40 extra point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And we brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And a Packer first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Charger drive about to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Out of the gun, Herbert. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Back at the 12-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 57 yards.
2-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get the first down more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
12 at the Packers' 14-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Chargers 14, Packers nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a second and 7. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
At the 21-yard line.
Quick pass out wide. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
At the Packers' 19-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
The tackle made.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Operating from the gun, Herbert, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab, and the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now left side on the swing pass. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun, and he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts
It's a gain of
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. From left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Desmond King picks it. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
84, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Gronk that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's got his man. It's caught. A touchdown, Chargers. From 17 yards out, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
7 yards, the pickup there.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
At the 23-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, there is going to be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Herbert's pass, throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now they try the right side here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Herbert off of play action. Going up top for Miller. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. third down. Herbert, he's going to take another shot here. Incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. On is the Chargers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a second and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 45. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Trying to fit it into more, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Complete to number
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now throwing on first down and completing it. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And 2 at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
On play action, they'll throw. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. backfield, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
It's not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
36 on the carry. The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 36. Pull out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception. Desmond King picks it. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Chargers 44, Packers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. On themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Schaefer. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up at the 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Tonight's
well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So, for the Chargers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.